Hey guys, so I just finished the fish room, almost. Everything's pretty much all set up, at least all the fish I have right now. I got all the stands built, I got all the tanks in place, and let me show you guys what I have set up so far. This is what a view of the whole fish room looks like. You can't really see the 20 gallons, even if I take another step. So you can't ever see everything at once, but you get a pretty good view. Alright, so here we have the 150 gallon. This is the Amazon discus tank. The biggest thing you notice is I took the black background off. The discus are settling in a lot more than they were. Two of them are still really skinny. You can see one of them on the left over there. The other one's, the dark one at the top right there. He's kind of going across the screen right now. Right here, this guy. Other than that, they're all doing pretty good. Here you can see the fish a little bit better. You can see that this one here in the middle, just for some reason, he's just not as colorful as all the other ones. It's not as healthy. The dominant male over here, I think his position got taken over by one of the smaller guys right here, because this older, bigger one back there, the snakeskin one, he was the dominant male, but has not been as dominant lately. The forest over here is getting pretty crazy, as you can see. Try to trim it down, but I think it gets pretty nuts. Immediately next to this tank here, we have the 20 gallon. This tank is doing pretty good. The light I had over at the right side of the stand fell while I was moving stuff. I was there and I caught it, so I have to put it back up. This tank has celestial pearl danios and shrimp in it. There are not many shrimp left in it, but you can see some in there. There's also Dario in there that I got from Rachel. It's a very beautiful fish. I got two of them, but one of them didn't make it home, unfortunately. So once you see this tank, we have the empty 125 gallon over here. Right in front of that is one of the bowls I made this weekend, and I escaped a little something in there, and I put a rock, some plants. You know, it's a very open bowl, open top bowl. Yeah. Next we have the discus tank over here. Here we have the discus tank. These guys are really settling in. I do have a mixture of discus in here. It is not all the same kind of discus. There's two discus I got that are captive bred. The other three are wild discus that I got from Batfish. I'm getting three more, at which point I will separate them. I'm going to keep the 6 wild ones in here, and I'm going to figure something else out for the other two. With the discus, you can definitely tell the difference between the wild ones and the not wild ones. And then from this tank, above it over here, we have the matumbi hunters. The hunters are very skittish. You can see them darting around. They love to run, but they're settling in, they're coloring up, they come out to eat a lot better. They are enjoying their environment a lot better. I'm thinking about adding a few more rocks, a few more territory borders for them, just so they can be more social, feel more comfortable. Because they are always in a tight group, and I feel like once they're more comfortable, they're not going to be doing that. But we'll see. Alright, moving on from there, we have the 10 gallon German blue ram tank. We have a female and a male over there. I was just really close to that tank, so they're kind of skittish right now. And then in this tank right next to it, we have the cardinal tetras and the super red plecos. A bunch of them are hiding, but they're doing pretty well in there. This tank, the light went out. Man, immediately to the left we have a rack of 20 gallons with 2 angelfish in here, 2 koi angels down here, and then down here in a 10-gallon we have 2 Carolina blue rams. Inside of the 20-gallon rack we have this very dangerous power supply I put next to the tank here. I will figure something else out for that, but this is the Lagoon tank. Blues Mountain Rainbow and Tiger Barbs. I'll just give you a little close-up of some of these guys. Look at that super colorful blue one right there. Oh yeah, he's a pretty one. He's the brightest one. I placed those plants back there. They need to get a little bit taller, about as long as that one that I need to actually trim and replant. So that way you can see it around this rock. You can see a little bit of it, but once this thing grows in, it's going to look very different. And then to the left of this tank, we have the 40-gallon breeder that is currently holding 4 electric blue C.A.R.E.S and 5 bronze C.A.R.E.s. And I think that we have another pair over here. And I think they're about to lay down eggs because they have started filling out this little territory back there. I might have to separate them sooner than I thought. So in the bedroom I have this 30-gallon set up here for the C.A.R.E.S, and I already have a pair in here, and I was gonna wait to set up a divider to put the other pair on the other side so they could breed, but the other pair just paired up in there, and now I'm gonna have to separate this tank a lot earlier than I thought I would. So on the other side here we have 2 empty tanks. We got the 210 with the stand. I got it. There's gonna be a lot of work before this tank is done. There's the sump. There's 2 holes underneath on each side that I got to figure out. There's a whole bunch of stuff I got to do. Alright guys, so that was the fish room. Hope you guys liked it. There's a lot of work to do. Be probably asking for a lot of advice on the forum there. So I'll be looking to hear input from everyone. If you guys got any suggestions, inputs, help breeding, anything. Very much appreciated. Thanks everyone.